Each new day brings new challenges, but AARP only sees possibilities. We're tackling the concerns of our communities and supporting the kind of change that can benefit all of us. Take on today with AARP. Learn how at aarp.org/SD.
South Dakota Attorney General Jason RAVNSBORG is facing more pressure to step down for his involvement in a deadly car crash. This morning, why the state's three largest law enforcement organizations are calling on RAVNSBORG to resign. Plus, why families considering home improvement projects this spring need to first visit the Sioux Empire Home Show. Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have your boredom busters coming up. But first, our top story. The U.S. House has passed a $1.9 trillion pandemic relief bill. The measure passed early this morning on a near party line vote. It provides money to individuals, businesses, and states battered by COVID-19. Now the bill goes to the Senate, but Republicans are calling the legislation bloated and partisan. The bill includes a proposal to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour by the year 2025. The Sioux Falls Food Co-op is in favor of the wage increase, having worked toward that goal on its own for the last 5 years. The general manager hopes Congress will provide help for small businesses to get ready for the increase.
You know, we've taken a number of years to prepare and get ready for and promote a living wage model. And we need to do that for all small businesses. So I'd like to see a little bit more of that in the plan.
But opponents of the minimum wage increase say it will cost jobs because businesses can't afford to pay their workers more money. 3 South Dakota law enforcement organizations are now calling on Attorney General Jason RAVNSBORG to resign. Members of the state's 3 largest police and sheriff's associations sent out a joint statement on Friday. The groups say RAVNSBORG's involvement in the deadly crash that killed Joe Beaver has resulted in a lack of confidence in his ability to carry out his duties as the state's chief law enforcement officer. The law enforcement groups are the latest to join the growing number of officials, including Governor Kristi Noem, calling on RAVNSBORG to resign. Meanwhile, Noem is spending the weekend in Florida as a keynote speaker at the Conservative Political Action Conference. Earlier this week in Pierre, Noem said she would be talking about America's history and preserving the country and South Dakota.
Well, I'll tell a little bit of South Dakota's story. That's what's important to me, is that people understand how special the state is and the people that live here. And then also about what this legislature's doing right now.
When asked about Noem's travel expenses to CPAC, the governor's office only says they are not coming from state funds and that she is not using the state airplane for this trip. Let's take a first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Root in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. It's a nice start to the weekend, but things do deteriorate as we head into the evening, especially the further south you go. Some beautiful color in the sky above Sioux Falls with some high-level cloud cover building in. 23 this morning with not much of a breeze to speak of. And we'll have a calm start to the day across much of the region. 26 right now as you head into Mitchell, 29 Brookings, 10 cooler though in Watertown and Aberdeen, 22 toward Pierre, 16 Rapid City, 20 in Faith, 16 in Mulbridge, and 32 as you head into winter. Not much of a breeze to speak of out there. Light and variable are the key words for really much of the day, but later on in the evening, that wind will come predominantly out of the north by northwest as we go into the night, with that frontal boundary gradually moving down to the south and east. That will act as a focal point for some rain and snow at first, with temperatures climbing well above freezing, but overnight, it'll be mainly snow, and we could see several inches of accumulating snowfall. We'll talk about that potential, plus why that snow isn't going to last very long, all coming up in my 7-day forecast.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. Well, the Sioux Empire Home Show features more than 200 home-related booths showing off everything from retro fridges to backyard projects. And with more people spending time at home due to the pandemic, many are seeking ideas for home improvements.
And then after, I would say, 2-3 weeks of people kind of being stuck at home and learning more about COVID, of what you could do and being safe to be outside, things went crazy after that because they were stuck there and they weren't going on vacations. They were going to be at home.
And the home show is taking place at the Sioux Falls Convention Center and Arena. Today's hours are from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday's hours are 11 to 5. Admission $7, free for kids under 12. The Sioux Falls swim team is hosting the South Dakota State 13 and older swim meet at the Midco Aquatic Center. Today's session is from 9 a.m. to 5:15. Sunday's hours are 9 a.m. to 5:30. Seating is limited, but you can watch the meet on the swim team's YouTube page. We have a link on KELOLAND.com. Enjoy a weekend of skiing, snowboarding, and tubing at Great Bear Ski Valley in Sioux Falls. Great Bear is open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Terry Peak in the northern Black Hills is South Dakota's largest ski and snowboard resort. The slopes are open from 9 to 4. The Stampede hockey team takes on the Omaha Lancers at the Denny Sanford Premier Center. The puck drops at 7:05. Adam?
Well, if you have any outdoor plans today, you're good to go. And I mean by day, literally. Later this evening, we have some rain and snow developing, becoming all snow as we head through the night, especially along and south of the I-90 corridor. Here's what we're dealing with this morning, just cloud cover increasing ahead of our system, but that's going to be it for the time being. Again, later this afternoon and evening, we start to see that moisture building in, and then we get the switch over as we head into the night. Here's our winter weather advisory in place this evening through Sunday morning for much of the area along and south of the I-90 corridor, with a new winter storm warning in effect for the northern Black Hills for the same time frame. They could also see some blowing snow up in the higher elevations. Meanwhile, still a winter storm watch for the Sioux Falls area, points north and east into southwestern Minnesota. This will be again from Saturday evening through early Sunday morning, where we could see some moderate to heavier snow develop. Now here we go through FutureCast. You can see some of that snow developing in the hills at first, those darker shades of blue, that moderate to at times heavy snowfall, especially in the higher elevations. Meanwhile, to the east, it's a rain snow mix at first. Again, temperatures getting into the 40s today before those temperature readings drop pretty quickly, and we see our own little bit of darker blue over the southeastern portion of the viewing area, where we could see that heavier banding of snowfall. Now, this gradually does get out of here as we head through the night and into the early morning hours of Sunday. By Sunday afternoon, we actually do clear out quite nicely, and that will give way to a very nice run of weather going into the first couple of days of March. Now, here's the risk for 3 inches of snow or more. And this is especially in place for, again, southeastern KELOLAND, with the bullseye right between Marshall and Worthington as we go into Sunday afternoon, extending south and east about as far west, south and west rather, as far west as the Mitchell area. Here are the snow total forecasts. There's the bullseye right over southwestern Minnesota, trying to sneak into portions of Minnehaha and Lincoln County and the northwestern corner of Iowa. Otherwise, a 2 to 4, locally upward of 5 inches of snow possible headed into the Sioux Falls area, upward of 6 not out of the question in the Worthington area, with another round of 2 to 4 inches of snow possible fill up into Rapid City. Again, localized higher amounts as you go into the hills. The further north you go, however, the less likely you are to really see much of anything. But whatever we do get, it's gone as we head into the middle of the week. Well above average temperatures are on the way as March starts like a lamb rather than a lion. 30s and 40s by day, teens and 20s by night with that snow developing. As we take a look at the 7-day forecast, yes, the first day of March is a chilly one, mid-30s on Monday. We jump into the mid-50s and stay there through the end of the week. Stay up to date with your weather forecast over the course of the day. Otherwise, have a great Saturday. For more local news, weather, and sports, you can always head over to KELOLAND.com.